Hello everyone. So this video that you're about to watch is actually going up about a week later than I had originally planned. As you may have guessed from the title of the video, lots of stuff has gone wrong this week. It's just literally been one thing after another. It's been a real pain in the butt, to be honest. But on top of all of the sort of trivial stuff, my cat has actually been really poorly, so all of the time that I would normally have spent editing videos, like this one, I've just spent hanging out with him and trying to get him to eat and stuff. So, bit behind with videos, bit bleh, really. It's been a sucky week. But this video did actually turn out like quite good, even though it is full of disasters. It turned out quite good. I like this video because it gives a real, like, honest insight into not a typical day here, but a crappy day here, basically. Now, I should say not every day is like that here, but anybody who has animals, land, anything like that, you kind of understand that sometimes you get those days where 100 things will go wrong all at once. And the day that I decided to shoot this video was one of those days where loads of things just decided to go wrong all at once. But that's not an average day for us. However, I still wanted to share the video because, you know, it gives people an honest insight into one of the bad days. Maybe one day I'll actually get a chance to shoot a day in the life style vlog, and it'll be like one of those rose tinted glasses kind of videos where everything looks magical and lovely, and, you know, the horses are farting rainbows and everything. But this video, sadly, was not that video. But I hope you enjoy it anyway. So yeah. Enjoy this vlog, guys. Come on. You just gonna stand there and eat the floor hay? Okay, that's cool. So today's video was supposed to be a sort of an average morning, day in the life kind of video, and it is still going to be that. I still have all of that to share with you guys. Only today isn't exactly an average day because this happened. That is a great big stinking hole in the roof of our tent barn. And this is courtesy of Storm Arwen, I think they called it. That great big storm that hit the UK over the weekend basically did this. This is, yeah, it's pretty bad. I've pulled this back up and over, but this was completely like off and over the other side when I got here this morning. So yeah, that needs dealing with. So I think once I've mucked out this morning, I think I'm probably going to be going back into the house and putting my pyjamas back on, for one, because it is freezing cold and I love my jammies. But two, most importantly, I think I'm going to be spending the rest of my day researching possible solutions to this, because we really do need this storage space, and we need it to be a dry storage space. So I've got a couple of ideas. I know the company that made this tent does sell like replacement covers. The only thing is, this one we've got is really, really old, so I don't know if they make this particular shape and size anymore, so I need to look into that. I need to email that company. I also have a couple of ideas floating around about using some heavy duty tarps possibly, or even some polytunnel plastic to just go completely up and over and cover the whole thing. I'm going to have a little brainstorm, see if I can come up with a relatively cheap solution to this horrible problem. Okay, so now that I've kind of assessed the damage, I'm just going to go ahead and muck out. So this is kind of like the normal part of my day, but also I'm going to be doing a lot of extra tidying up today, just because the storm has made so much mess. There's hay everywhere, there's buckets everywhere, there's hay nets and rugs all over the place. It's just kind of a mess. This was all frozen on the yard. In fact, this is still pretty frozen on. I might be able to get some of this off today, but yeah. This storm has brought a whole host of fun and games to Ravers Mead. I need to sort out their water actually, because that's frozen. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Have you got water, pig? You usually break your own, don't you? We're usually pretty good. You got water? Oh, that looks pretty frozen. Hello, you filthy beast. Oh! Oh, piggy! Why do you do that? Oh, hun. You know it's on. Why is your ear bleeding? What have you done? Oh my goodness, why is your ear bleeding? What the heck have you done, piggy? Do you not put your nose on the wire again? Daft creature. I lost my stone now. Where did I put my stone? I've lost it. But I was looking at your ear that you massacred. Alright, there you go. You really are a disgrace. Look at the state of you. That's funny. The gate got stuck on a frozen poop. Oh no, it's not that frozen. There we go. Okay, so due to the fact that our barn is now temporarily out of action, we need somewhere to store our hay nets. We basically make up a week's worth of hay nets in one go, just because it's a bit easier. So we've had to have a bit of a shuffle around. So Blue's bedroom, his nighttime bedroom, has been cleared out, and we're going to store our hay nets in here for now. I think all the other stuff can stay in the tent barn for now. I might just move it under the side that is still sheltered, just in case it does rain. I don't think we're due any rain, but just in case it does rain. And yeah, all of our hay nets are going to go in there for a while now, which means Blue is going back to his old setup where we use those pieces of electric wire there, and we basically make him a chute across the yard. So he has a piece of tape along here and a piece of tape along here, so that he can come in and out of his stable at night. Now, in a normal world, if we had normal horses, we would just swing the gate open, leave his stable door open, and let him have the run of the yard. But unfortunately, he insists on harassing Nellie. Woody doesn't mind so much, but Nellie does not like it. He insists on harassing Nellie over her stable door, trying to steal her food, and then they get into a huge fight. And that is how we actually ended up with... I haven't mucked out yet, so excuse the poop, but do you see those great big holes in the wall there? Those two? That is where Nellie got so ticked off with Blue one night that she double-barreled her wall. Because he got into the yard and he was harassing her and trying to take her food, and it didn't go well. So he has to have his tape across here. So he basically has this little chute. Oh, the storm has brought a whole load of fun. I think I'm going to get the rest of my stables mucked out, and I'm going to go home and I am going to put my jammies back on, get some nice food. I might do a little time lapse or something while I do the mucking out, and then yeah, I'll wrap it up. What you doing, hon? Hello, black dog. Right. Let's get the rest of these stables done. Yeah, go get the stables done. Come on. Let's do this. That is a very big piece of wood for a very small dog. Oh, Nelly. Is that poo in your mane? Oh, that is poo in your mane. And for the record, yes, I did just sniff it. Just, you're going to have to deal with that, people. Where are you going? Where are you going? No, 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 no. Woody, no, 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 no. Oi. Oi. Pain in the butt. Where are you going? Come on. Back in the yard where the food is. Come on, you cheeky beast. Come on. You're a naughty little opportunist. Huh? Yeah, you can give me that look. No! Hey! Out. Out. Go on. You cheeky boy. Honestly. What are you like, mister? Right, let's shut that gate up so that I don't lose him down the driveway again. I don't know why he's so obsessed with going down there. There's literally nothing down there. Oh, actually, I suppose the haylage is on the driveway. But he never touches the haylage bales. I don't understand. What you doing, pups? I hope there's not mices in that feed shed. Can you smell a mouse? Can you smell a mouse? Where is it, Taz? Go find it. Where is it? Go find it. Go find it. Where is he? Where's he hiding? Huh? Where's he hiding? Is he in there? Are you going to get him? Are you going to help Tia? Are you going to help get the micey? Huh? We need Billy to get in on this, don't we? He's the ultimate rat killer. Yeah, you do good though. You do good, little man. He's taught you well, hasn't he? Okay, so I have done the stables in this yard now. I've done Woody and Nell's stable. I've just got Stumpy's stable to do over in the little barn over the other side. But before I go over there, I really want to just get this whole area tidied up because look at the state of it. It's just, I mean, a lot of this here is from where Blue he likes to walk in and out a lot, so he tracks a lot of bedding in and out with him as he mooches around all night. But also there's like all of this around here. There's just kind of debris everywhere from the storm. I need to stuff a load of hay nets for the week as well, and yeah, it's just stuff everywhere, and I don't like it. I don't like a messy yard. I really want to give the feed shed a clean out as well, but I feel like that's a job maybe for later. I'm going to get distracted now, and I'm going to end up trying to do hundreds of jobs, and I'm going to probably start hundreds of jobs and then not finish any of them. So I'm going to close the door on the feed shed for now. And I know it needs a sweep out, I know it needs tidying up, I know the bins all want cleaning and everything, but that is a job for later. Right now, I have this to finish. I have Stumpy's stable to do. I have the yard to poo pick. And actually, I need to go and get all of the buckets in for the fields. One, because the little rubber tub truck buckets that we have, if there's any water in them and it freezes, which it did last night, so I'm hoping this hasn't happened. If there's water in them and they freeze, they have a tendency to split. So I need to go and empty all of those, clean them out and put them away. I was going to say put them in the barn, but the barn has a hole in the roof now, so maybe I'll just put them where the barn is, but technically, yeah, whatever, it'll be fine. I'm gonna need to bring all the buckets in so they don't freeze and split. And also, I want to bring the more heavy duty. I can see something way down the field down there, and I'm slightly concerned as to what it is. I feel like something may have blown off down the field. I have to go and investigate that soon. Oh no, it might be our pile of tyres actually that we have down there ready to make our tyre jump. That's okay, that's allowed to be down there. But yeah, the more heavy duty buckets that we have, like this one, the hard plastic ones, I have a few of those down the field as well, and I want to bring all of those up and put them on the driveway by our tap, because when it freezes here, our tap does tend to freeze. So we like to fill up as many water buckets as we can, so that if we have a hard frost for a couple of days, we know we've got a few days worth of water. Because we have been caught out in the past where we've run all of our water buckets down basically, and then the tap hasn't worked for a day, and then we've had to bring water from the house, which is just a pain in the butt because you have to fill cans up and then carry the cans, and it's just not fun. So precautions for winter. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to get this whole mess finished, and I really need to tidy up the driveway as well because there's so much hay down there. It's disgusting. Down here ready. I am going to finish Stumpy's stable before I start doing the hay nets though, because like I said a minute ago, I have a habit of starting 100 jobs and not really finishing any of them, so one thing at a time. Oh, one thing I am going to do though, Stumps! I would like to enlist your services, please. Pony! Stump! Come on! Come on! Stumpy! Oh, I have to go get her. Come on, Pony. Come on. I want you to clean up some of the driveway for me. I would let you down, but you get silly, don't you? Right, come on, little miss. Oh dear, there's a gremlin in front of the gate now. Come on, be brave. Off you go, straight down. Oh yeah, there's a pile there for you as well. Good girl. Stumpy is like the ultimate cleanup crew. She's awesome. So she will pick up most of this off the floor for me. Good job, Pony. Which will save me having to clean it up. And it also feeds her for the day. Happy days. Good job, Pone. Oh Nelly, that turd stain is really offending me. I can't believe you did that. How the hell does she get fresh juicy poo there? Dirty girl. How you doing, Blueberry? Oh, why is your hay net in your water bucket? Oh dear. What's going on here, mister? Why have you done that? Okay, let's just take the hay net away from you and let's just tip it, eh? Okay, that's a bit safer, huh? This is turning into a very accurate representation of equestrian daily life, I must say. It's just always, like, one of them's always just doing something they shouldn't be doing, whether it be breaking their hay net, or rubbing feces into their hair, or trying to run away down the driveway. To be fair, Stumps, you're the only one who hasn't done anything disgraceful yet today. I do use the word yet, though, because I know you, and I know you're probably going to do something stupid at some point. Okay, big yard is tidy, so let's go out there and start working on that. surprised that these little pots stayed up here during the storm. I mean, I'm very happy that they did because I kind of forgot they were here, but I'm very happy about that. Look how pretty they are. A little bit of colour in this dull, dreary time of year. It's so pretty. Good job, Stumps. Well done. Right. A moment of truth. Let's see if we have water. Oh, we kind of have water. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Well, I suspect the hose is frozen solid, but cool, we can just take it straight from the tap. Okay, I reckon in an hour or so we're going to have running water, so in that case, I'm just going to get over here and get all these buckets soaking. Otherwise it sticks on. Leave them there for now. Let Stumpy work her magic there. I'm gonna do some hay nets now. This isn't part of the deal, madam. You're supposed to be cleaning up the mess over there. Hey, go on, go do your job. Go do your job. No, that way. Go and eat that stuff. Thank you. Oh, you just want what you're not allowed to have, don't you? Yeah, you do. Cheeky pone. It's not for now. Cheeky. No. Out to the food store. Sure. Go on. Oh, Nelly, you've got that thing on your nose as well. Do you know what? I think they have got ringworm. She has exactly what Blue had. I think they actually have ringworm. How the heck did they get ringworm? I'm confused, but it's treatable. It's fine. I'll just cover her face in neem oil like I did with Blue. Neem oil, one of its properties is the fact that it is antifungal, and it also significantly aids the healing of skin. It's a natural it's a natural insecticide as well, so if you've got mites or fleas or lice or anything like that, or biting insects basically, it's really good for dealing with stuff like that. But how the heck do my horses get ringworm? That is just weird. But it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and stick some neem oil on her nose now that I've seen that. But first of all, I'm going to close the gates because otherwise that will not be there when I get back. Right, come here, Nelly, now. Up, up. This is going to smell disgusting, I'm very sorry. But yeah, I know it's gross, I know. We can't have that staying on your face. That genuinely looks like she has ringworm on her nose. Now, Blue had it a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen anything on Woody, but how the heck have they gotten it? Like, I don't understand where they picked this up from. So, in case any of you don't know, ringworm isn't actually a worm, it's a fungal infection. And I've just did a quick Google search actually. Apparently, it's a type of fungus that likes to feed on keratin. So it kind of makes sense that it likes these guys because obviously cobs tend to overproduce keratin, which is why they get things like the malanders, and they can get a bit scurfy and dandruffy and everything like that. But seriously, how have my horses gotten ringworm? Maybe it's the weather this year. Maybe it's just been ideal fungal conditions. But look at the poor face. It's a bit yellow now because of the neem, but honey, that's not good. Oh, Stumpy's still eating my hay nets that I've made. Dang pony. Yeah, I guess I should probably like scrub out all my common touch areas really. Oh, I just don't want to do it. So ringworm is quite contagious. If this was on a like a livery yard or a commercial yard or anything, my horses would have to be like isolated, and they'd have to do the whole quarantine thing with their own hay nets, their own buckets, disinfectant dips and all that stuff. I have dealt with that when I've worked on yards in the past, and it is just so dramatic. But these guys share everything anyway. Blue's already had it, Nell's obviously got it now. I haven't seen any signs of it on Woody or Stumpy, but they've been sharing hay nets the whole time. They share water buckets. We don't have anywhere else to put them. I point blank refuse to put a horse on box rest for a skin condition, so I'm not going to isolate her that way. That's just ridiculous. I can't do that to her, it's not fair. They live together in a community, so if the others are going to get it, they're going to get it, and that's that really. But I really ought to get out. I do have some like medical grade disinfectant stuff that I keep here just in case we need to like scrub anything down if we have any like actual viral issues going on. There were some issues with strangles in this area a few years ago, so I got it then because it kills viruses, it kills bacteria and stuff like that. But it's not very nice stuff. Every now and then I will wash the pig pen out with it actually, and when we do like our yearly stable clean I'll use it in there as well, just because it is a really powerful disinfectant, but it's really not nice stuff. I don't like using it if I can help it. I guess I'll do a little bit more research. There's another thing I need to research today, so I need to research a solution for the barn, and I need to research whether or not it's worth me going through the hassle of disinfecting all of my surfaces now that I am 100% confident that we do in fact have ringworm here. Kind of feels like the ship sailed already now. I mean, she's got it, he had it. His is cleared up really nicely. Baloo! Baloo! Can I have a look at your face? Come here, darling. Baloo! Come on. Yeah, but you can see even from here that his face is looking great now. Baloo! Come on. You're not going to come over, are you? No. But yeah, you can see from this distance anyway that the hair is pretty much grown back on his face now, so he's fine, he's over it. And I literally just used what I've just put on Nellie's face in the evening tea tree. So, I'm not going to panic. I am, however, going to carry on stuffing my hay nets. I'm going to shoo that dang pony off my hay nets. Stop eating the hay net, Stumps! Stop it! You little monster! Stop it! Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up for here today, guys. I feel like this vlog is getting ridiculously long. I still have a few bits and bobs to do, but it gives you a good idea of what an average morning here is like. I keep saying average morning, but to be fair, a lot has gone wrong today, like a lot. But it is what it is. Sometimes you get days like this. Sometimes you get days where you can just turn up, spend 10 minutes mucking out, and then spend the whole day riding. I love those kinds of days. But sadly, today is not one of those days. But that's okay. Isn't it, Bluey? Are you having a tantrum because you ate all your hay? Are you? Are you having a tantrum? You greedy boy. Here you go. You can actually see his face now. Baloo. No, he just doesn't want to play for the camera today. What you doing? See, still, the hair is still growing back there, but that's all nice and healthy now, so I'm not worried about Nelly at all. What you doing? Baloo. No? No play? Okay, that's cool. So yeah. I'm going to leave you guys there. I am going to get my last few jobs done, and I'm going to go back in the house, put my jammies on, get something to eat because I am starving, and yeah, spend the rest of my day doing research. Oh, the pony's eating hay out of the wheelbarrow of poop. Look at that. That's real classy. Stumpy, you have like 0 standards, do you know that? Is he pulling faces behind my back? I could feel him tugging on my coat a second ago. Are you pulling faces behind my back, Blue? Where you going? What you doing? You are pulling faces! Oh dear. That's like the best version of a mean face he can do these days. It's hilarious. You used to be genuinely mean, didn't you? Now you just pretend to be, but you're not. No. You're not mean, are you? I don't think you were ever mean, really. You were just grossly misunderstood. And you have a quirky personality, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay, thanks for watching today, guys, and I'll see you in our next video.